Hello, everybody. Welcome. It is Monday, December 18th, and my name is Cindy Piggott. I'm an independent demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I live in Brigden, Ontario, Canada, which is a small community outside of Sarnia, and Sarnia is a border town. So I have been a demonstrator for 18 years, believe it or not, and I am so excited to be here tonight. So this is going to be my last live before the holiday season. So I'm excited that you have chosen to join me tonight. So if you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome. If you're watching this on a replay, please just put hashtag replay so that I know how many people are watching on a replay. And I always ask you to share and like this video. That's the best way you can support me, is just by sharing my video and encouraging your friends to come along and join us. All right, so I hope I am in the right spot. Let's say fingers crossed. So let's take a peekaboo and see. I am fighting something. I don't know if it's a cold or what, but I'm really not enjoying the fact that I'm going to be sick again. So I'm trying really, really hard to medicate myself and make sure that I don't get any worse, because I don't like being sick. I was just getting over something. So all right, so I do see we have one person on, so that's good. So there are people here. I do find that when I go live at 7:15, I do find that most people actually do not hop on until about 7:30. So I did ask last week if people would prefer 7:30, and the majority said 7:15. So if you're like me, I almost missed going live at 7:15 tonight because I was busy doing some other things. I'm trying to work on a swap that I'm participating in. Hello, Sharon. So I'm trying to get that designed and kind of get some of those things checked off my list. So as you're hopping on, say hello. And I feel very, very congested right now, which is not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay. So first thing that I would like to address. So if you are watching this on a replay, hashtag replay, if you're live, thank you for joining me. So first thing I would like to address is our occasions book and our celebration book. So I ordered those the first day that I was able to, and apparently there has been some kerfuffle between Stampin' Up! And UPS, and my order has been sent back to Utah 3 times now. So here we are, December 18th. I was able to order December 5th. And I still don't have catalogs or any of my pre-order items. So to say that I'm a little bit miffed at this point is an understatement, but they have assured me that my box is coming at some point. Don't know when, because I really don't trust the tracking through UPS right now. I do know that in the past it has taken a week, almost 6 days exactly to the day, to get me my orders. However, it seems to be like this big season called Christmas right now. And so my guess is I probably will not get that before the new year. Just my guess. So I have started planning my January classes. A little hard to plan classes when I don't have the product, because I like to design my cards first before I actually promote the class, just to make sure that what I tell you you're going to get, you're actually going to get. So I was actually planning on taking the next 2 weeks that I was off, designing all my classes for January. So that clearly is not about to happen now. So I am just going to go with my list of classes that I had planned. I had planned out. I'm going to start promoting them, and then I'm just going to have to pivot and hope that the product that I've included is actually available when I need to go order it. So I'm saying all that, long-winded answer. I am just asking for some patience as we move through January, because I think there's going to be a lot of things that will be out of my control. So I'm going to change things up a little bit. I did ask if people were interested in Saturday classes or daytime classes, Saturday or Sunday classes, or online. And actually the response was very much split between online and daytime classes. So So we will probably shift that way only for January, February, March. One or the other, like, or both. We might do both. Just because of the winter season, and I understand coming out to the country in the winter can kind of be kind of crappy. So, just stay tuned for that. Hello, Paula. I'm gonna try it, see what happens. Hopefully it works out. I have driven myself in some nasty weather in the dark at night, and I don't enjoy it at all. So I don't expect anybody else to do that as well. So this is another reason why I'm hoping to make some changes. I am going to do a paper share. I'm going to post that. I was waiting for you guys to get your books. Hi, Marlon. Hi, Linda. But the books clearly are not coming, so anytime soon. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to post those paper shares. I actually debated not even doing a paper share this time around because the response has been so poor in the past. I'm going to try it one more time. If the response is poor, I'm just not going to do paper shares going forward. It does take a little bit of time to, hi Sandra, to plan them, promote them, do the graphics, that kind of order and cut and all those things. So if the response isn't positive this time around, I just won't be doing them going forward. So I will post that as well as my classes. There is going to be a very, very high Velva, a very, very short turnaround for my class RSVP. Again, given the whole kerfuffle with the order, I'm not going to mess around. I'm getting the order in as soon as I can, January 5th. As soon as I can put the order in, I'm putting in the order for the entire month of January, because I do not want this to happen for any of my classes coming into January. So, and there will be no late RSVPs this time around because of this whole situation. So I'm going to put the classes out in the next couple of days. I know the timing is not ideal and everybody's busy, but please understand that's why I'm doing it. Okay. And the last thing I just want to talk about before we get into our video or into our cards, is this evening, a select group of people received an email from me. And it was a select group. So if you have placed an order with me in the last year from January on, and if you are not on my team, you received an exclusive email. So please check your email. There is 2 people that it got sent back from. So I will reach out to those people individually. Linda, you are one of them for some reason. So I will reach out to you separately and communicate that information. Okay. All right. I think that's it. So again, if you're watching on a replay after the fact, please just hashtag replay, and please be sure to share this with your friends as well, because stamping is always funner, more fun with a friend. Okay. I'm fighting something, so I'm sucking on a Halls right now, okay? All right. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When I posted the measurements this morning, I had not made this card. This afternoon, I came over to make the card, and the instructions that I had received were actually to make 2 cards at the same time, which I felt was very, very confusing. And when I went to go do my trial of the card, I found it very confusing and very overwhelming. So I'm going to do this a little bit different, and I'm going to hope it actually works. So bear with me. I'm just trying to get some of the glue off my paper trimmer here. Okay, so where's my cardstock? Okay. I told you needed 2 pieces of Designer Series paper. Now, I will tell you that you actually only need, the way I'm going to do this, is you only really need 1 piece of Designer Series paper, and you can use the back side. Okay, so again, the instructions that I got were to do, like, basically we're making 2 cards at the same time. I found it kind of confusing, so we're going to scale this back and do this a little bit differently. So I'm going to only use this piece here. Now, it does work nicer if you have a paper that has like a louder pattern and then a more subtle pattern, okay? Just to see the contrast. So, and you can emboss this after if you want, totally up to you. Okay. So we are going to, and you have to pay attention to this instruction or your card will not turn out and you will be frustrated. Okay. Take that from me, who was not paying attention today when I was trying to put this card together. Okay. Are we ready? Is everybody having a great Monday, by the way? There's this white stuff out there. Somebody said it was called snow, and I dislike it a lot. Okay. So, your paper is 4 by 5 1/4, right? Which is a standard cardstock. I think I told you actually needed 2 pieces of 4 by 5 1/4. I lied. You actually don't. You only need 1. That's fine. Well, I said 2 because we were making 2 cards. So the instructions I gave you were for 2 cards, but we only need 1. So bonus for you. All right. So with your 4, how many of you are crafting with me tonight? So that I know how fast or slow to go. Oh, that's nice. You spent the day with Ruth and Shirley. That's awesome. It's always so much more fun to create with friends. Honestly, it truthfully is. Watching. Okay. Anybody else watching or anybody playing? I'm just going to chew on my hulls to get it out of my mouth. Just watching. Okay. So then I know kind of how much to speed up. Okay. Marlon's just going to try. Belvis is just watching. Okay. Okay. I'm going to go slow for you and for me. Because honestly, when I watched the video on this, I was so confused. And I was like, what? And I think it was just the way the instructions were given. Not that it's a hard technique. Okay? So, I just have to stop and think. So, with your 4-inch piece along the top, you're going to line this up at 2 inches. Okay? Oh, that's what I'm actually missing. I was missing a screen on my computer and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I think I know what it is. It's my zooming screen, and now I don't know where it is. Okay, so 2 inches along here, so it's basically half your paper, right? And you're going to cut. Okay, so now you have 2 pieces. Okay, this piece here, we're going to rotate it. And we're going to cut it at 2 5/8, which is half of the 5 1/4. So I get asked this question all the time. How do I know what my 2 5/8 is? Well, if you're using a Stampin' Up! Paper trimmer, they have your inch mark, so 2 inches, and then you have a small tick and a big tick, a small tick and a big tick. So the eighths is the big ticks, and the 16ths is the small ticks. Okay, if I could figure out how to zoom in on my screen, I would absolutely do that for you, but I just don't even know how to do that. So, so I have my 2 inches right here. So my first big tick is 1. My next one is 2. My next one's 3. I'm at 2 1/2, which is my 4. And the next tick is 5. Okay, and then I'm going to cut. Now, I'm going to put these 2 over here to the side. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So 2 5/8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So you're using the big ticks, not the little ticks. And I'm going to cut. Okay. So this is what we have. Now, can you see this here? Okay. So it's important to do this. So it's this, I think if I had done this when I was listening to the instructions, it would have caused a lot less confusion for me, because what we're going to do at this point is we are actually going to cut these pieces on a diagonal. And it's important that you cut them on the right diagonal or your card will not work. Okay? So I'm going to take the top left and I'm going to cut it on the left top to the bottom right. Okay, so my angle is going to go top, so here it is, top left to bottom right on a diagonal. Okay, and you want to make sure this is precise. Okay, now do not mess this up. Put these right back. Okay, now I want you to take this one and let me know if I'm going too fast. So we did the top left. I want you to do the bottom right. And we're going to cut it exactly the same as we did for this one. So if you have directional paper, this is where it's going to be tricky. So I try not to use directional paper for Mystery Mondays, just because it's a challenge. Okay. So this is what we have. These two are going top left to bottom right, top left, bottom right. Okay. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to take this top right and we're going to go top right to bottom left on a diagonal. Okay. So we're going the opposite cut. So the opposite cut. You guys are still with me? Okay, this one we're going to do identical to this one. So we're going to go top right to bottom left. Okay. So this is what we have so far. Everybody there? Well, those of you that are creating with me. Okay. Now, here is my cardstock that I'm going to use. So I'm going to keep my cardstock opened just because I find that when I'm doing this kind of thing, if my cardstock starts to move, then it moves my paper and it gets me all flustered. Okay. So I'm going to take this piece here and I'm going to put it up here. This is like a bit of a puzzle, friends. Okay. So that's going to go there. This one, I'm going to flip. No, actually, sorry. I totally lied to you on that one. This one, uh-oh, hang on a second. Now I'm getting myself all flustered. Oh! Oh, yes, I think this is why I need the other piece. I think this is why I need the second piece now. I think I realize this whole reasoning now. Actually, no, I don't. I can take this piece here and go like this. Okay. And then I think I can take this piece and put it here. And then I think I can take this piece and put it there. So because this is just a hair smaller than my base, there's not going to be much of a spacing between each paper. Okay. Now, remember I told you I had to think about this? I do. I have to think about this. These kinds of cards really mess with me. Okay, so if I put this one here, put this one here, right? How are you doing? Sorry, I think I want this one here. Ooh, I almost dropped my paper. No, I think I do want these ones opposite. So I think I want this one going. Oh boy. You guys with me? I'm doing a puzzle here. Just gonna look at my, oops! I just threw my paper all over the floor. Okay, hang on. Wait. I'm looking for my card that I did earlier. I did one this morning and I messed it all up. Okay, so that one, oh, this one. That's right. And then this one goes this way. And this one goes this way. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's what I wanted right there. Okay. Sorry, that one kind of messed me right up. So poor Marlon's probably like, what in the heck are you doing? Okay, so basically you're rotating your papers. So then you end up with like a pinwheel in the middle. Okay? How many of you guys are thoroughly confused now? It takes, these kind of cards honestly mess with my head so much. Because I have to put a lot of thought into them because the pattern really messes with me. I was trying to find my silicone mat. Oh, it's right here. It really messes with me, so I really have to think. Okay, so when you go to glue this, though, this is the really tricky part, is when you're gluing this, your pieces of paper in between each are very close together because it's only like a hair different, right? So you just want to be very careful when you're gluing that you're kind of getting your spacing together. Now, keeping in mind that in the center, we are going to put a focal point. So that will kind of clean up the middle. Okay, Marla's just watching. Okay, good. Because anybody who is making this with me might have been a little bit confused by that. Because that was... Okay. So you just want your papers nice and close together. Oops. And you definitely want to do this with Tombow or a liquid glue so that you can, you have a little bit of leeway to move slide your papers around if you need to. Okay. So I did one this afternoon. Oh, see, like that. That's exactly what I mean. I did one this afternoon, super quick. And I was gluing the wrong side of the papers. And anyway, it was a hot mess. But I just wanted to kind of get the feel for it. So again, the instructions that I was given, you do 2 pieces of Designer Series paper at the same time. And then you're actually making 2 cards at the same time, which is like totally awesome. But I didn't realize that's what it was. And the paper I used this afternoon was kind of a little bit busy and kind of directional. And I didn't realize that I was making 2 cards at the same time. So my papers got all messed up. And therefore, it looked not so pretty. Okay, so now, once I get this all glued down, if I wanted to, I could actually run this through the embossing folder. Oops, daisies, which I'm not going to do because of A, time, and B, my embossing machine is in the other room. See, this one is just not evenly spaced. Grr. Do I dare? Do I dare? Oh. Nah, just leave it. It's fine. Okay. Now, friends, I cut out a couple elements here. So now, the thing about this card is I'm going to put a focal point here. I just need to decide which focal point I want. And what direction do I want this card to go? Because I could actually have my card go a portrait card, or I could actually have it go a landscape card. So depending on what your paper looks like, it can go either way. This is the new punch. Have you seen this punch? Maybe you even have this punch. It's very pretty. Okay, now, where is my stamp? I might do a Merry Christmas on this one. So this stamp is from Paper Pumpkin. And I love it, to be quite honest. It's one of my favorites to use right now. Let's use a real red. Okay, so how many are done all your shopping and baking? I haven't even started baking. Let's be honest, I'm probably not going to bake. I did go out today to pick up some things, and I was overwhelmed by how busy the stores were. I'm not used to that. I don't like crowds. Oops. I love this font. You know me, right? I'm a font snob. So this font is one of my favorites. I wish we had more like this that were like double stacked, like Merry and then Christmas underneath it. I'm gonna have this one go. You know what? This is really gonna bug me. This piece right here is gonna bug me. I'm gonna use some dimensionals. Portrait or landscape, friends? You tell me while I put the dimensionals on. Portrait. Tomorrow should do it. Good for you, Belva. Yeah, I did do some today. And actually, you know, I learned something today, actually. So I paid a significant bill this morning through e-transfer. And then I went to go pay a second bill. And it said I had exceeded my limit for the day. And I was like, oh my gosh, that means I can't do any shopping today. So I ended up paying cash for everything, which was really interesting, actually, because I haven't done that in a long time. But then I went to the bank for something else, and I asked the teller And I learned that your e-transfer amount, you probably already knew this, everybody, but I did not. Your e-transfer amount is different than your point of sale amount. And apparently they have upped, well, at our bank anyway, they have upped the point of sale amount from $1,000 to $2,500, which is amazing. So that would explain why my card did not do the weird message when I went over last time, because I didn't go over because I have actually 2,500, not 1,000 now. So that was a really good learning for me, actually, because I was like, cool, I did not know that. All right, so let's do another one. I have all this extra cardstock here because I was going to actually do 2 of each. Okay, so this one I'm using the winter whatever paper. I can't remember. But see how this side is much more solid than this one? Okay, so let's do this one. 2 inches. I imagine everybody's really busy right now, including me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we're putting these 2 over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And these 2 are going to go over here. So let me just move some things. I feel like I'm crowded here right now. Okay, I don't need this card base for the time being. Okay, so here are my 4. Come on. I'm hoping to actually purge my room over the holidays, actually. Which reminds me, there's a big sale coming for you, friends. All right, so top left to bottom right. Top left to bottom right. Let's see if I can get this one right. I wonder if I could do this. No, that's not going to work. Never mind. Okay, top left, bottom right. Yeah, my goal is to be done shopping. And I don't have a lot to do. It's more for my kids, and it's just a couple odds and sods. I feel like they need just a couple extra things. Not that either one of them needs it, but because they get stuff all year, and my kids don't. Well, Maya does, but Owen wants nothing, which makes it quite difficult. But whatever they want, they generally get just throughout the year. But I need to get some gift cards. Like, I want to get a gift card for my UPS driver and, you know, that kind of stuff. So, all right. Let's see. Are you guys still with me? You guys are awfully quiet tonight. Here's my blueberry bushel. Okay. Let me start with this one. Maybe this would be an easier way to do it. I don't know why it's making it so bloody complicated. Eh? I'm doing this one a little bit different. Can you see what I'm doing here? So it doesn't always have to be a pinwheel. Oh, sorry, somebody said something weird. Can't find you. Huh. I'm right here. Okay, I guess I can't do that. So do this. Sorry, I'm just messing around at this point. I'm trying to see if I can come up with any other patterns, to be quite honest, is what I'm really trying to do. Oh, look at this one. It looks like a kite. Almost. Not really. Okay, just kidding. All right. So I kind of want this. I kind of want this pattern on the outside, though. So let's do this. And let's do this. This one. Oh, I think I'm really tired. What do you think? Okay, so this, sorry, hang on. I want this one to go here. And then we can put this one here. So those two are good. And then I want to put this one here. This one there. There we go. Here we go. We got this. We got this, friends. We ain't got this. Okay, something's gone wonky there. Hang on. I am struggling right now. Okay, so then this one. This one goes here. That's why. I think. It's like a puzzle. Oops. So we get there eventually. Long ass way to get there, but we got there. Holy smokes, that should not have taken that long. Okay. I told you these cards confused me. So, but you know what? It pushes me out of my comfort zone. And then you can see that even I struggle sometimes. And you're probably thinking, why would you pick this as a Mystery Monday? Well, because I thought it was a cool looking card. Okay, so making sure my papers stay nice and snug with just a hair in between. Yeah, that's probably a good idea because I have been going since 3 o'clock this morning. And now all of a sudden it's hitting me like a ton of bricks. I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Okay. I find that the minute I sit, I'm done. Does anybody else feel like that? Okay, here. It's hard because it's blue on blue too, so it's hard to see where the angle is. There it goes, that's better. So it might take you a few minutes to kind of figure out the layout. But once you get one, so I've got my Boo Boo one here sitting beside me, and I'm using that as my guide because I think it's too, like, all the patterns just get so busy that I'm like, I can't focus on them. Because the concept's not hard. Just you should probably do it with a fresh mind. Okay. Here we go. See, it looks really pretty once it's done. If you can get your head around it. And you guys know I don't know my shapes, right? So you can imagine how difficult this is for somebody who doesn't know their shapes. Okay. Now, what do you think? I've glued all over my fingers too, which is awesome sauce. I love this set, even though I haven't put it all together. Let me see here. Ooh, that might be pretty. I love the blues too. This blue bushel, I have to, bushel, whatever the heck it's called. I have to tell you, it's actually a color I'm shocked by. Because when it first came out, I thought, what do you want me to do with that? Like, that is a really, really bright color blue. But it is so pretty. Okay, so this is Smoky Slate. It's very, very pale. You probably cannot see it on camera. Promise you. There's trees there. But I like doing that so it softens the white. And let's see if this one. Oh, that one's a nice one too. Or should we just do Winter Wishes? Maybe just Winter Wishes. Like, I can't even put my stamps into my case properly. Like, you know I'm tired when. And I think this cold thing is knocking me to the ground. Quick. Oh, shoot. And of course I pushed really super hard. There we go. I like Winter Wishes. I like that sentiment because you can use it for all winter, right? It's not a Christmas holiday set. I have a feeling my 2 weeks off is going to fly by. And the list of things that I want to get done at home won't get done, but I want to defrost my freezer. These are the things that excite me. Defrosting my freezer. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Okay. Oh, you're there. I was like, where'd my dimensionals go? It looks like would look nice embossed. It would look amazing embossed. This would make a beautiful birthday card, actually. It definitely would. My fingers are so sticky. Look how pretty that is. It's so pretty. If you see it in person, it's even prettier. Okay, so we have this one and this one. Oh, I should have done one in landscape. Maybe I'll do the next one in landscape if I can get through it without messing it up. Okay, let's do one more. So I have 2 sets of everything. Oh yeah, this is this one. This one's kind of busy. I don't know if I'm going to be able to handle this one. Let's give it a whirl. We're using this paper, and then that is on the back. It's kind of loud. Like, that's loud to me, right? Okay, let's see what we can do here. I want to make sure that's actually cut. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, it looked wider to me. Okay, so 2 inches. And then, what did I say, 2 5/8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 2 5/8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then top left, bottom right. See if the third one I can get without messing it up too much. Don't hold your breath. Because as the night goes on, I'm fading. Top right, bottom left. I almost feel like I'm playing Battleship. Top right, bottom left. So your cuts have to be the right cuts or they will not really work. Well, I guess if you flip your paper over, they might. Okay. Now, let's see if I can get this one without being too messed up. Okay, do you think this is one you're going to try? Or have I scared you off because I'm struggling tonight? Okay, so this is why you try things before you do them. Oh, why is this weird cut? Uh-oh, I hope I didn't cut my paper wrong. I might have. Don't put anything past me. This piece looks weird. I've cut it wrong or something's going on with it. These are weird papers too, eh? Like colors. So far, so good. Go this way. How am I doing? Holy Hannah, am I getting this? I feel like this, I don't know, something's cut wrong here because they're weird angle. Like one piece looks bigger than the other. It is cut bigger than the other. What the heck did I do? I'm not sure. Anyway. What do you think? So, green, 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 green. Okay. See, when I look at it on camera, it actually looks better than it does when I'm looking at it like this. Okay. I feel like I've cut something wrong on this one, but that's okay. We won't worry too much about it. These are just going into my stock, not my stock, into my like sample box. So that I can look back at them and go, oh yeah, I remember that card. Oh yeah, we won't do that one again. Or, oh yeah, we could do that one again. Yeah, what the heck is happening today? There it goes. Okay. My eyes are tired. Okay, you guys are still with me. I didn't lose anybody. Okay. I don't enjoy being ill or fighting things. So many people out there that are sick right now, too. Okay, something was cut wrong or cut on the wrong angle. I can tell because the spacing here is not working out so well. So this one will go right to the garbage can when I'm done. Or trimmed down and fixed. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to fix this piece. So it's definitely wrong. It really does mess with your eyes a little bit, though. I'm not going to lie. I think this cardstock, I think the base is not the right size either. I think it's off by a hair. Okay. Yeah, not loving this one right now. There, that's better. Okay. Okay, so now this one we're going to put here. I got to trim this down. Holy creep. If I didn't just get my eyes checked not that long ago, I would really start to wonder. Okay. Let me trim this down. Oh, Sandra's got one laid out. Good. Hopefully you do better than I am tonight, because I'm struggling. I am, like, honestly, my eyes are burning right now. Okay. And this one. Oh, oh. Okay, what's going on? I'm just going to do all as merry and bright on this one. Oh, actually, I could do this one. Wishing you a season of hope and light. Hope and light. What color do I want to do this in, though? How about real red? Sorry, I don't mean to yawn. I honestly, my eyes are... Are you doing landscape? Thank you. Yes, we're going landscape, Linda. Good call. Good call, good call. This is why I need you guys. This, my friends, is why I need you. I can't even tell if this is inked up. Oh, yeah, okay. There we go. Boy. Once you get this piece on, you can't really tell the flaws as bad. I know they're there, but if this was a brand new stamper or somebody that doesn't know anything about card making, they would think this was like the cat's meow. And meanwhile, I'm like, oh, that's wrong, and that's wrong, and that's wrong. Like, oh my gosh, I can see so many flaws on this one. There you go. Okay. This one is definitely not my favorite. But, you know, honestly, when I look at these in the camera, it looks totally different than when I'm looking at it here. It actually looks much nicer in the camera. Okay. let's do our votes. One, 2, and 3. I'm going to have to say 1 or 2 would be mine. Oh, hi, Janet. You found me. Sorry, I couldn't respond. I was trying to go live. 2, 1, and 3. Paula says 2, 1, 2, and 3. Yeah. 2, 1, 3. I think you guys love that blue. Janet says 1. Oh, like I'm getting a spot on my eye. Like, what do they call those things? Floaties or whatever? 2, 1, 3. You know what the other thing is? I didn't change my glasses. I'm wearing my everyday glasses instead of my computer glasses. That probably is part of my problem. All right. So, I'm going to challenge you. Give this a whirl. See how you find it. Because honestly, it messes with my head a lot. But it is pretty when it's done. You just have to make sure everything's... And once you get the... it's like quilting. Somebody said it's like a quilt pattern. So if you quilt, you're fantastic at this. There's a reason why I don't sew. But yeah, give it a whirl. Let me know. And as soon as I hear about my order with my catalogs, I will let you know. But I honestly am not holding my breath until January for them. Because it does take about a week to come, and there's a holiday in there. There's 2 holidays in there. So, yeah. So watch for the paper share. Watch for the classes that are going to be coming out. I'm just going to post them and just give it a whirl, right? So, I have some ideas in my head, which is never a good thing. You know that, right? So watch for the classes. Very short RSVP on those because of, like I said, January 5th, I'm ordering everything for the month because I have a feeling this might happen again and I don't want to be stuck. So classes, you should have got an email from me if you have placed an order from me in the past year and if you're not on my team. Okay, you received a very special email. Paper share is coming, and I will get the books to you as soon as I can. Okay, and I might actually, no, I'll just get the books to you as soon as I can. Okay, if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out. In the meantime, I want to wish everybody a very happy holiday. Please take time and spend time with your family. And those that bring you joy. And if they don't bring you joy, just walk away from them. But no, seriously, try to spend time with your family and enjoy every moment with them. Because honestly, life is precious and you really don't know how quickly things can change. So spend time. It's not about gifts. It's about, just making memories. So definitely enjoy all of that special time together with your loved ones. And I will be talking to you guys very, very soon. All right. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And we'll chat very soon. Bye, everybody.